raise your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasize. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Whatsoever.
Well, fun fact, one of the top 2K TikTok creators was last year's 2K TV Shoe Creator Challenge winner.
Is it? It's Pika, Gamer Keezy, Mario Mindset, or Ronnie 2K? Congratulations, Gamer Keezy. If you guessed
Phoenix, Arizona, the destination for the Knicks. An offensive tandem that is more than just a handful. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett want to get it done tonight as they make their final adjustments for their match against the Suns. Knicks, Suns, up next. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. A moment now to check out some numbers for Derrick Rose.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Chris Paul is still searching for his first title. He came close in Houston, but was traded, and by some was written off as over the hill. CP said, "I control what I can. That's preparing to play every night. Doesn't matter how successful my season was or wasn't, I'm always going to strive and push myself. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Filling out the wings are Bullock and Barrett. Julius Randle is out there with Noel. And it's Payton in at the point. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Craig in at the four-man position. Now here's Booker. Can't cash in from close range. Now here's Barrett. And here's Bullock from the arc. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Noel.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Shot from the wing. Here's Ayton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ayton. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And here's Booker from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And just lights out in terms of his scoring. Devin Booker's calling card.
The pass to Randle. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The 9-foot shot. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, Barrett with nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
That one goes in. Booker's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Bullock. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
That's a 2 from Paul, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
That's good from Payton.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And both free throws good for Payton. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. They get it again. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Payton passes to Barrett. And the Knicks miss again. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Payton against Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Now Peyton, looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 5 to shoot and taken away by Paul. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Greg, as we come down the stretch of the regular season, teams are going back and forth and jousting for playoff position. So, Greg, probably as a player, you would watch who you might play and how they're faring as you go down the stretch.
Yeah, it matters. But for those teams who had injuries or a rough stretch, you start to focus on those road games and prepare to steal some in the playoffs. And so it's all about how you match up. What are our strengths compared to theirs, and conversely the weaknesses, and who's better at taking advantage.
Now here's Rose. 17 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 6 points.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Passes it to Barrett. Inside. Here's Randall. Good work defensively by Crowder.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Bullock, good.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
The drive by Paul. Trying to get open is Crowder. And it's Paul missing.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Noel, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, what we've seen here tonight, Chris Paul can put points up on the board still in a hurry, just carrying the offensive load right now.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Getting late in the season, let's see how the standings are out west. Taking a look at Phoenix. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've had a dream season, and I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
And once the playoffs do arrive, they won't be intimidated. They got underdogs early on, but during the course of the regular season, they've proven they can handle any situation and any opponent, no matter how tough. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Knicks trail by 11.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward, but he has other ways to get at you offensively.
Bullock, good.
And you love to see Rose operating as a playmaker first and foremost.
Paul for three. Another three for Phoenix.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. Down by 15. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Here's Bullock following the basket by Chris Paul. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Noel. Rose has got 7.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch and shoot situations. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And here are the Knicks now, following the basket by Chris Paul. Count it.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And the Suns here with a different look. Sharge checked in for 8. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Carter, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. Now here's Payne. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New York.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's Rose. Down by 15. Noel down low. Charge is there. Rose gets a wide open look. Rose with another miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Sharch, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Rose. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Barrett. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
Carter inside the 3-point line. That one no good. So New York will take it the other way. The shot off that time. Good D by Johnson. Suns leading by 15. Here's Payne. Quick shot there, and it's off target. 3-on-3. Here's Toppin. Payne grabs the board. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance over Barrett. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Suns lead by 17.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against New York. That's a 2 from Crowder, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Rose kicks to Noel. Pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And Phoenix has possession. They lead by 17. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Crowder following the miss by Derrick Rose. The offensive rebound, Saric, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Well, the key for Saric is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
At the line for 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Saric is one of those guys where you feel like if the right combinations of players are around him, he's going to be even more valuable to your ball club. As a big, he's so impressive, thinks the game well, but he can score, rebound, and dish it.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Langston Galloway comes in for Carter. Saric nails them both. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. And the basket by Knox.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Payne. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Payne's got 5.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Rose. And finished off by Rose.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to utilize Rose at the point guard position. Run him off screens all night long.
Misses the 3.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Releases from 15, and that's good for 2. He's got 13.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Galloway gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 21.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now, here's Toppin. He's tightly guarded. High, arcing shot. Such a wide-open look.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Payne. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Burks looking around. The 3. Knox misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the shot goes down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Rose. Frank Kaminsky making his last shot. Saric grabs the board. Here's Galloway, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
They get the rebound. A second chance effort. Toppin, good. Toppin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
This is his first free throw of the game.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And he makes the first.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Both free throws good from Rose. Payne with it. Yes, that goes in. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
One second left, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Suns ahead, opening up a huge gap. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say.
The guys on the team already tell me I talk too much a lot. You know, I'm constantly talking on the court. I'm a communicator, and I feel like it's hard to go wrong when you're communicating.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Knox out there with Toppin. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Payton in at the point guard. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Ayton, he's checked in for Johnson.
One shot.
Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
And the first one drops. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Payne. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now, Booker is a special offensive player, can score, and starting to show his playmaking.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Burks for the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Craig. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Payton passes to Randall. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Burks for 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Got that one up quick. Booker's got 13.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Knox. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
You can see with that form on the jump shot that DeAndre Ayton has the tools to become effective on the perimeter. Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there, though?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Now, here's Burks. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here's Bullock from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Payton attacking. Lays it up off the glass.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now, here's Burks. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Over Booker, misses off the left iron.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's good for 2.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Payton. He's got 5. Here's Burks. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Somebody not alert to block out the wide frame of Julius Randle, who gets in there after the loose ball.
Here's Paul, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
From the wing, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Craig's got 10 points in the quarter. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Burks, the pass to Knox. Back to Burks. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Paul. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 12.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Randall no good. The Suns shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. A nice shot by Booker. And here is Payton. He has 5. He feeds it to Burks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now that's something Payton does well. Real mastery in orchestrating the offense. Likes to play fast and distribute.
Count it. Good. Paul's got 27 points.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Paul against Payton. Here's Randall. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Now Ayton following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. The fast break chance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
The first free throw is good. So for the Suns, Sharch has checked in for Ayton. Jay Crowder comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Carter in for Paul. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Carter outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got 5.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
The pass to Barrett. Randall with the ball. New York moving the ball around. Noel. Carter pulls it in. On the wing, Booker. Burks covering. And there's Booker on the assist by Sharch. Booker's got 22 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Here's Barrett. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
New York's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
The Knicks shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Over in the corner, Randall. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Randall's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, fleshing out his offensive attack here, Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
New York shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Quickly, Noel trying to break loose. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Carter. Booker with it. Picked up by Barrett. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. It's going to be Booker shooting. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And Bones, Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
And here are the Knicks now. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And I'm sure they're anxious to get back home, as that will be Game 6 of this 7-game road trip. Phoenix has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And it's Carter missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Offensive rebound. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
A nice shot by Booker.
That Booker filling it up quickly here tonight. You got to respect the versatility, especially how dangerous he is on the offensive end.
Now here's Rose. 15 points in the game. The teardrop falls in. Rose has got 17 now.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is. Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Rose, that's good.
And such a tough cover off the dribble is Derrick Rose. When he stops short for the pull-up, you're really at his mercy.
And there it is for him. Booker's got 29.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Passes it to Toppin. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. A look from Rose. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And when Rose gets going and gets this kind of confidence offensively, you're in trouble. He can just flat out take over a game.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. It's stolen by Saric. And here we go. Saric, the fast break chance. Here's Crowder. Again, Phoenix.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Noel kicks to Rose. No good. Good D by Booker. Well, Phoenix shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Barrett. And the Suns call time.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Langston Galloway. Cameron Payne. Fans who want a free t-shirt, make some noise! Jumping out the fade, and I'ma stand up. With no random, so hands up. My haters broke, I can't stand up. Staying in the streets, I'm rolling like Edward. My money clean and that. They tryna put my life in front of cameras. They watch me, see a young, living glamorous. I was yeah, no stamina. She my favorite, I'm a fan. She's a poverty, used to take it back to me. I guess I If you ain't talking money, get the voicemail. From the homeowner. They tryna put my life in
New York shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Here's Rose. Noel down low. He's guarded by Kaminsky. He had a nice open look right there. 7 points in the game.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Payne. Buries it down low. And so it's Phoenix, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 29 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them, but I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now here's Peyton, our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Craig in at the power forward. Here's Peyton, following the basket by Chris Paul.
Well, saw the opportunity, did Elfrid Payton, and inside capitalized.
The Suns shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. The shot's good from Paul.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Bullock. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Randall. Rebound by the Suns. Now, here's Bridges. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
It's Barrett on the wing. And Noel kicks to Barrett. New York now working with the new shot clock. Good on the shot.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession. And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Now Barrett. He's got 6 over Bridges. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Booker's got 31 points.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now, here's Barrett. Here's Bullock. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by Barrett. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
That's a 2 from Paul, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Noel's got 11 rebounds in the game. Over in the corner, Randall. That one's not going to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. The drive by Booker. Count the basket. Booker's got 33 points.
Well, Booker can mix it up. Once he's got a lane to the hoop, he jumps all over the defense there.
And here's Bullock from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Took him no time at all on that one.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Payton. He has 7. Bullock kicks to Payton. Tipped away. Paul with the steal. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Payton. Noel. And that one drops. Noel's got 14 points for the game.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
The shot's good from Paul.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Barrett with the ball. He has 6. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
14 feet away. Craig can't get it to go. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Bones, when you look at R.J. Barrett, what's the next step in his game?
So if the next stage offensively, GA, is that he's got better shot selection overall and a bit more consistency from the three-point line, then it's about setting a tone and taking on the defensive challenge every night. That's what a good leader can do, and this team is looking for one.
No good on the free throw.
Well, there's a tremendous demand in the NBA right now for the kind of build that R.J. Barrett gives you at that guard position. So sturdy, so strong, and he has a chance to be one of the best guards in the league for many years to come.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Kevin Knox comes in for Nerlens Noel, and it's Burks in for Reggie Bullock. He hits the second from the line. And Brent, some breathless comparisons for R.J. Barrett. People throwing out names like Grant Hill and Tracy McGrady.
I mean, that's a ton of optimism around names like that. But this young player has a drive and a will. And I think he has the kind of composure to show you what he's made of. And if it reaches anywhere near those other players, Kevin, he's going to have one heck of a career.
So it's the Knicks now. The Suns getting the bucket. Good on the triple.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Barrett. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Randall. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And that's a good heads-up play there from R.J.
Ball against Burks. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Count that one. Paul's got 41.
Just sticking with the play, Chris Paul there determined to make something happen. Maintains his focus all the way through that one.
Payton attacking. Pass to Knox. Trying to get open is Randall. Knox misses. Well, Phoenix shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Here's Craig, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Craig. 12 points for him. Now here's Ayton. Now Barrett. Burks the pass to Payton. The feed to Randall. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get his shot off.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Phoenix calls timeout. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kevin. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps. And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Crowder. He's around 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Over Rose. Payne can't hit. New York's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Knox. He can't get it to go. Johnson with some nice D.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Kaminsky. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Kaminsky's got his second bucket.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose, can still throw it down.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And let's see the leading 3-point teams in the NBA. The Knicks fourth.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Here's Rose. 23 points in the game. Knocks it loose and taken away by Johnson. Kaminsky with the ball. Working on Rose. Fades away. Kaminsky misses.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper. I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And Phoenix turns it over again.
And looking now at some numbers here for Randall. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 7th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Toppin, no one around him. No good with the triple. Well, Phoenix shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Kaminsky kicks to Galloway, and good that time. Galloway has got 9.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Makes it off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Sunday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against the Spurs, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Here's Galloway, rebounded by Knox. New York's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Rejected by Payne, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And the Suns making a change here. Saric is checked in. Phoenix on defense. Johnson over to help. Quickly. They get it back. The Suns shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Here's Saric, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Saric has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Feel like for Saric, that is his comfort zone. He makes the defense pay for not paying attention to him.
And the basket by Rose.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Here's Rose. The Suns getting the bucket, and the Knicks good for 2.
And Rose always looking for his offense, and why not? He can put up points in a hurry.
Payne in the post, working on Rose. New York shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. It's good on the putback. Knox has got his 2nd basket.
Love to see a wing player mix it up just a little bit, and Kevin Knox, that hustle led to the hoop.
Here's Payne, and the Suns tack on 2 more. Here is Rose. 27 points for him. 1:05 left in the third quarter. To the inside, Toppin, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Saric. The Knicks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw is good by Toppin. Carter, he's checked in for Phoenix. Noel's checked in for New York. Reggie Bullock comes in for Kevin Knox. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Over Rose. Payne can't hit. New York's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
From 20 feet out, and it's good off the back rim and in. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Double team on Rose. The pass to Bullock. The tray. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds now tonight. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The 15-footer, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
New York shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Rose passes to Noel. Bullock with it from past the arc. The shot misses. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Phoenix. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Ntilikina out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Pell in at the power forwards position. And here are the Knicks now after the Suns pick up 2. Passes it to Burks. Here's Ntilikina. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent defense there from Smith. Shoots. He can't get that one, so New York will take it the other way. Ntilikina looking it over. Pass to Pell. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Good hit, man. Good hit.
And Phoenix has possession. And here's Payne. Burks pulls it in. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Smith. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Smith's got his first basket.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Payne, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Payne's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Stolen by Carter. And even 3-on-3 break. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, They'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Out to Carter. Shoots over Bullock. And it's Carter missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Yep, that one goes. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pulls up on the wing, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Burks' shot is good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. So for the Suns, Bridges comes in for Johnson, and Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Payton, he's checked in for the Knicks. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. Gibson up top. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got his first 2 points of the night.
Ntilikina can make some noise around the rim at that size.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Paul can't get it to go. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Bridges against Burks. Over Bridges. It's tipped.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. No good on the quick three. The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And the shot is long. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Ntilikina sensing when one of his guys was not covered, and then he found him.
Here's Paul. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. For New York, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Jay Crowder's checked in for Kaminsky.
Jay Crowder.
Here's Ntilikina, defended by Carter. Ntilikina passes to Payton, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Paul, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And for the Knicks, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Ntilikina, they get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for New York. Allen Brooks. 2 shots.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Burks hits 2 free throws. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Carter, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Carter. Plenty of space, and he comes up with the deuce. Goes up the baseline, and there's Bridges on the assist by Paul.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock him down.
And Gibson now atop the key, doubled by Bridges. Here's Pell. Off target with his 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Timeout called, the Suns. And the Suns making a change here. Galloway's checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Knox is checked in. Here's Bridges. Knicks with the rebound. Pell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Knox. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And so Payton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. And that one, good.
Well, you risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Here's Galloway. The Knicks pull it in. Here we go, one-on-one. All sorts of time. Rebound by Smith. The Suns shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Off the left rim and out. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Gibson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Gibson using his body on the boards. He's great at using his timing to leap up and collect a second chance.
Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Pell. Pell's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ntilikina's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Here's Galloway. And a little luck that time, but it drops. The Knicks shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. And there's the pass to Ntilikina. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. The Knicks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Gibson up top. Poked away. Back to Payton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Payton getting after it and picking up some fouls right now.
Elfrid Payton taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Payton. Now here is Carter. Lets it go from the wing. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Defense certainly wasn't bad, but they've got to be a little bit quicker on contesting the shot.
Payton attacking. Goes back up. And it's Pell missing. The Suns shooting a superb 63% from the field. And Carter has it in the corner. Can't nail the jumper.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And the basket by Payton.
Yeah, I think on the scouting report, the challenge was make Payton make those shots. Well, Payton's making those shots.
Galloway, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
The shot's good from Ntilikina.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Payton, that's good.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
The Suns shooting at 42% in this final quarter. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball.
Andre Ayton's checked in for the Suns. Torrey Craig comes in for Carter.
DeAndre Ayton.
New York shooting extremely well here lately, around 61% in the fourth. Knocked loose. Here's Craig. The 19-foot shot. Offensive rebound. Another shot. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Passes to Ntilikina. Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Got to keep Taj out of the post. How many of those have we seen?
And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Over Payton, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Galloway has got 4 points now in the quarter. New York shooting well, 50% from the floor. Pass to Ntilikina. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 9th assist in the game now.
This is a bonus. Ntilikina being the guy on offense that's shouldering the load.
Here's Craig. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Second chance shot, and the shot is good.
Well, the energy from Bridges really helping out to help him collect those points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team. which equaled to 2 wins.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Chris Paul.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the Suns call time here. They're up by 31. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Puts it up off the inbound. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. Here's Booker. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Booker's got 35 in the game. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And Bones, he's got a 7-foot wingspan. Certainly the defensive potential is there for Frank Ntilikina.
Well, the questions have always been about the other end and whether or not Frank can find a way to score more efficiently on a nightly basis. Still young and still some room to grow.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Payton passes to Gibson. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the basket by Knox.
Knox, knock. Who's there? Kevin for 3.
Here's Galloway, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks with Chris Paul. The playoffs are dead ahead. What are the areas of emphasis as you get yourselves ready?
Keep defending, playing at the right pace, and trying to make this a tough place to play. We really need our crowd and this energy, and we really feed off of them, but just trying to get ready game by game.
You're putting some good wins together, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.